Oh, pop. No wine. Well, if you look at the description, you now know what we're making, but we did put a video out just a little bit ago saying, what do you think we're making? So type fast, and we're going to give you some Foodies Eat First tickets. You haven't seen us together in a while. If you don't know, this is Michelle Harmon, and she just came back from Mexico.
Hola.
Yes, so she's sun-tanned and ready to make a Paloma.
Yes.
That's it. So yes, if you want to type it in, I'll give it to you. Actually, you can tell us if you've had one before. I have. It's been about, is that 3-4 years ago? The very first time I ever had one was in Cabo. Is that the first time you had one? Or had you had one before?
No, I think it was in Cabo.
Yep.
Right.
Cabo San Lucas, making some of the best Palomas until Michelle makes them. So we're going to give you a little background. What I found surprising is it is actually outdoing people ordering in Mexico from a margarita to a Paloma. This is actually the tradition.
This is the national drink.
So what the
not
heck?
Margaritas.
How come we're just getting to this?
Well, okay, so the interesting history behind it is when Squirt came about, and here I found like this old school bottle of Squirt.
Mm-hmm.
And when this came about in the 1930s. Okay, so that's something
to the kids.
I know that's
They're
something
like,
I was thinking the
yet.
other day, and I'm like, 2030s are coming. So now we have to preface and say
different century.
1930s. When this came out in the 1930s, I believe 1938 is when people in Texas and Arizona began mixing it with tequila.
Okay.
And then Mexicans started doing the same, and then it became more increasingly popular down there because it's a very, very simple drink.
It is, and we've been doing a lot of this on our Foodie Fridays about simple ingredients for a lot of the recipes we're making. Now we're trying to do that for you with some of our Wet Your Whistle Wednesdays. So by the way, every other Wednesday, we're with our friend Chuck Gillentine at Defiance Ridge Vineyards. Chuck, we are wishing you the best because he had shoulder surgery and he said, ouch. It's not fun to come back from. I know that, my friend. So sending some healing energies. Yes. Sending healing energy your way as well. So we'll be back with him soon, but we like a lot of these where it's just very natural. We come up with different ideas of things to do. And Michelle said, hey, I just came back from Mexico. What do you think if I make a Paloma or 3?
I'm doing 3 different recipes. So if anybody wants the recipes, I have them typed up. I can drop them in the comments after the show.
Yes, absolutely. So also, if you have a particular recipe you would like for us to feature, you want us to feature a particular spirit, because by the way, tequila sales are just through the roof. It's definitely taking over from what we've seen from people drinking bourbon. Mm-hmm. It's now all about tequilas, right? But good tequilas. We're not talking about tequila that you shoot. So if you really want to drink good tequilas, you might want to go to Mexico and take a class, by the way, because you can learn a lot.
There's plenty of opportunities for that in Mexico. Yeah. Every street corner has a tequila place. They're willing to come on in, 2 for 1.
It's always 2 for 1, isn't it? So are we going to make a traditional and then do a little spin to other ones?
Yes. So we're going to start with a traditional. Then we're going to do one with a little variation of the mixer, and we're going to put in orange bitters. And then for Monica, because I know she likes it hot, we're going to do a spicy Paloma.
Spicy Paloma. Okay, so you talked about simple ingredients. If it's a traditional Paloma, what's all in it?
Blanco tequila, which is white tequila. You don't want to get one that has any other odd flavorings or colorations. It has to be the Blanco. Okay. That is key because it will really bring out the brightness of the fruit. So then you have fresh squeezed grapefruit. Depending on your preference, if you like it sweet or sour, you can get just a regular grapefruit, or you can get a ruby red, which happened to be at the store that I picked up. So this is a ruby red grapefruit, and then fresh squeezed lime. And then could be either agave nectar, which you can buy in the store like this, or a simple syrup, which you can also buy in the store like this. I actually make my own simple syrup and just pour it into the bottle that I've already used. And simple syrup is very, very simple. It's 1-to-1. So you take sugar and you take water, 1 cup, boil it down, let it cool, and then pour it into a container and seal it tight.
You know who else likes simple syrup? Hummingbirds.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what we do. I don't know that it's that much sugar, but anyway, so this afternoon, a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. We weren't on this morning, by the way. It was crazy. We were taping an incredible food segment. So sorry we weren't there for you, but you will love what we have planned for you Friday morning. But we did want to come to you live for our Wet Your Whistle. So are you going to do it, or are you going to put me to work?
I'm going to do it because I'm worried about your knife skills.
No, baloney. I'm really good. Actually, the girl this morning just said, "Oh, look at that. I've gotten better." Yes,
getting better.
I learned really well in Fredericksburg, Texas, actually. Well, what I'm going to do as she does that is show you some pictures of some really beautiful ones that have been made. She was just talking about the grapefruit, but I saw one that sounds really, really yummy. I love blood orange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, blood orange Paloma.
I'm wondering if this orange bitters is going to give that a little orangey taste. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So
and then on the rim, we're going to change it up.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have salt on 2 and tahini on 1?
I did. Okay. I pre-salted those. So those are ready to go. And then put tahini, if you're not familiar with tahini. It's now, you can get it in the States. Before you could not get this in the States. It's a classic seasoning of lime and chilies.
Delicious.
It's so good. You could put this on watermelon, put it in your drinks,
grilled
it on
fruit
some
is yummy.
Chicken. Yeah. It's really.
Do you have people come around a pool when you're in Cabo? At some of the resorts, they will come around and they'll say, "Would you like some fruit with tahini?" And in the beginning, I was like, "What are they saying?" Oh, tahini fruit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pineapple, watermelon. Oh, it's
delish.
Very, very
yes. Good. So if you are used to drinking margaritas, we are going to show you this today. And by the way, cheers to whatever you have, whether it's a cocktail or a mocktail. I'd be interested. Would you be able to do this without the tequila, and you would just have very, very, very simple ingredients? Like, it would be like grapefruit soda.
It would be, yeah. Essentially, that's what it would be. It would just be a grapefruit soda.
Well, there you go. But you can do that. So cocktails or mocktails, watching live or watching later, we're still ready for you. So just type in. Actually, how about this? We'll make it a little bit harder. What did Michelle tell you she was making today? 3 different Palomas. Tell me one of them, and you can't use the traditional one. Tell me one of them, and we'll give you these tickets. Did you hear about this Foodies Eat First festival?
I did.
Oh, I cannot wait for this. Yeah, well, there's a brunch that we are giving tickets away. I think this is going to be for the Sunday brunch. So 4 people get to go. Tell me one of the other Palomas that Michelle said she's making, and we're going to send you. All right. This is a really cool ticket. Okay, Michelle, we're going to put her to work. Okay. And while she's doing that, hopefully they can hear you. I'm going to run over here. So tell them what you're doing.
So things that you need a good cocktail shaker, a citrus squeezer. So I have this, which I love. It's for both limes and lemons. I don't know if you can see this, but it's very handy dandy. And then this one is for the grapefruit. You need a bigger one because the grapefruit is a larger fruit. So this one's very convenient. I did pre-squeeze, but I will demonstrate. And then you also need a measuring cup that is in ounces, a cutting board, and a good knife that's sharp. Okay, no little paring knives. Glass rimmer, which you can buy these in the store as well. This is just like a salted one. This one I love because you can put whatever you want in there. And then this side, you have the lime juice, and then it closes up. It's very convenient for packing.
That's what we used when I was a bartender.
And then the Palomas are traditionally served in a highball glass, which is like a shorter or squat style glass. But I put the spicy one in the sugar skull for Monica because I thought it was cool. Mm-hmm. So what I will do is I will start. We're going to squeeze off some of this grapefruit. And just get in there and just kind of work it around. Squeezy, squeezy. Squeezy, squeezy. Squeezy. Now, the thing that I noticed when we were in Cabo is you want to remove that pulp. They run it through a strainer. Mm-hmm. So this gets out some of that extra pulp that might sneak in. And you can see that it actually did catch some extra pulp in there. Mm-hmm. You can see that. So that is how you do that. And then the lime.
Okay, people just tuning in, Michelle, because I'm not by the microphone. Tell them what you're making again.
Okay, so this is the traditional Paloma. Mm-hmm. And I've got my limes here. The key is fresh ingredients. You want to do fresh ingredients anytime. It just makes a world of difference. It just brings that brightness out. So here I am squeezing the lime right into. I've already pre-squeezed a bunch to save us some time. Okay, so that's good to go. All right, so I will need to put some ice in my shaker.
And you said, if you all can hear me, so you have this, hang on. You had this in Cabo, right? Have you made these before since you've been home? No. Or is this the first? Oh, I love it.
It's my first time.
I love it.
So I'm just going based upon what I witnessed and what the recipes are telling me.
All right.
So this is an experiment. So
let's show them some. Look, that's traditional.
Yes.
And look how yummy.
So what do you want to start with, Mon? You want to start with the 1800 silver? These are agaves, or the Luna Azul Blanco. They're both 100% agave. So
I'm gonna let you choose.
Okay, we'll go with silver.
So tell them again these ingredients. So here's your agave.
So we've got agave, which I have not put in yet. You're jumping the gun.
just showing ingredients.
Right. So this is a white Blanco tequila. So we're putting in an ounce.
Come back on camera. Hold on. So showing them what's on screen here. This is Choice, right? By Salt or Tahini.
Yes, salt or tahini.
And then
your ruby red grapefruit, if you like it on the sweeter, less sour side. And fresh lime. And then the third will be using jalapenos. Okay. So we're not putting jalapenos in just yet. Okay. So I put in an ounce and a half of tequila, putting in 0.75.
Oh, Renee just won, even though it was the traditional Paloma. But Renee, tell me another one she's making.
That's the grape juice.
Pat Harmon said, "Good job, ladies."
Hi, Mom.
Say hi.
Hi. And then we're doing half an ounce of lime juice. And you know what? I should be doubling this up, actually, if we're going to share. So
that's okay. We're just going to sip.
Double it up. It just looks so small in the cocktail shaker. I was like, oh, this looks kind of sad. Let's put more, right?
Tell them what you have here again.
Okay, so this is ruby red grapefruit juice that I've freshly squeezed, and this is freshly squeezed lime juice, and then we have a Blanco white tequila. Okay. And let's see, I'm doubling the recipe now. So it's an ounce and a half of tequila, 0.75 ounces.
Oh, Renee won.
Of grapefruit juice. Yeah. And then a half an ounce of freshly screened.
Like my mom and me spanking.
Squeezed lime juice. Now we're going to do.
I'm going to bring you back on camera, Michelle. I'm going to come back with you.
Just a splash of agave nectar or a simple syrup, which we had already talked about simple syrup, but for those just tuning in, simple syrup, you can buy it in the store. It's usually in the mixer section of the store, and or you can make it yourself, which is 1 part water, 1 part white sugar, and you just boil it down until you don't see the granules anymore, cool it, and put it in a sealed container. Easy peasy.
Simple, right?
Simple.
So Renee, by the way, I will get in touch with you. Can you do me a favor? Give me your email address, because I will set you up with Brad in St. Louis. He is the one behind Foodies Eat First Festival. And we're excited for all of you. If you haven't purchased your tickets, be sure to go on to the Foodies Eat First website. Follow them on social media. It's going to be a big time. I'm going to the brunch on Saturday. Renee, you're going to go to the brunch. I believe it's the Sunday ticket. So shoot your email for me in the comments, and I'll be sure to reach out to you. Thank you for paying attention, by the way. So it is a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, and a lot of times we do wine, and sometimes we have done tequila, which was the very first Wet Your Whistle. Was with it was like $100 bottle of tequila. I was like, what? This is being wasted on me, because I don't regularly just drink tequila.
And we did record that early in the morning too, right?
9 o'clock in the morning. Yes. So today we're making Palomas. Again, we gave you a little background on it earlier, so go back and watch that. So a little shaky shake.
So now I added 3 ounces of grapefruit soda. And since we're doing traditional, we're doing traditional, which is what they initially started with, which is Squirt, which is a grapefruit soda.
This is the OG?
So, this is the OG. So in 1950 something, they came out with an advertisement, and the advertisement said to mix your tequila with Squirt. And so that's where it became more and more popular. So the Don Julio website actually says to shake passionately.
Passionately.
So do you think I shook passionately?
I think you did.
Okay.
So again, if you are a tequila fan and you've never had this and you always use, here, I'll grab it for you. Oh. If you always do margaritas, this is an opportunity. You're welcome, Renee. No problem. Thank you for dropping in your email. I will send you off there, and then you'll have to send some pictures back to us and let us know what you think. So you can garnish with a lime,
Yes.
or you can garnish with the grapefruit, right? You have your choice.
Right.
So traditionals.
This one, they suggest to garnish with lime.
There, we needed that. Okay. So we're going to be real, right? We're going to see what we think of this. I'm not going to have so much salt.
It's delicious.
It's very refreshing. This is a good drink poolside, which we have a handful of weeks left, even though kids are going back to school. Her son, Max, is starting when? Tomorrow? Wait, yes. Seriously?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I thought they were all starting next week.
Tomorrow.
Wow. Okay, well.
Get out of my house.
A lot of kids starting back.
The Xbox down.
Cheers to you, Renee. What are you having? Are you, if you're all at work, you're not supposed to be watching while you're at work. You're supposed to watch this later. This is good. Does this remind you of Mexico?
It does. It does. So do you know where the name La Paloma comes from?
I don't.
Okay. It actually means dove.
Oh, well, here's the funny thing. I was pulling up pictures and I typed in Paloma and it gave me a bird. And I went, nope, Paloma drink.
So there's it's kind of a muddled history. They're not exactly sure if it came from that, because it is a very pale color.
It does look like a dove.
Which is, dove colored. Or there's like an old song from the I think I wrote it down. 18 something. It's an old
1860s.
1860. It's
La Paloma. The name could be from the light color of the drink or a popular Mexican folk song from the 1860s. We've been talking about the 1930s, the 1950s, the 1860s. All these kids are, wow, you people are old.
We weren't around for these.
They're like, what? That's really history.
We're just researching. We're doing the research for you.
So Wet Your Whistle, by the way, if you ever have a trivia question that we do, started in what year, Michelle? Because we're talking about years. Do you remember?
That would be...
And it was in the fall. And then we'll also tell you who our first sponsor was back then. Say it. Yes, you're right. And the original sponsor was?
Clayton Winehouse.
And then it went to Defiance Ridge Vineyards in February of 2024. And Chuck and Michelle, his wife Michelle, have been on with us for the last year and a half. But now we have an opening for the Wednesdays that he's not on, because he's on every other Wednesday. So can't wait to sit down and showcase some really cool brands or new restaurants or new, places to drink. Michelle was sending me something the other day and I was like, yep, been there. And she was like, how do I not know about this place? So it's in the Town and Country Baldwin area, Wild Crush. Really cool place. Yeah, I went there first. And then you went to something called Old Monroe Distillery. Is that right?
And I think...
She doesn't remember because she had too much to drink.
I think your hubby may be taking you there this weekend.
I don't know about this weekend. We're going to Foodies Eat First and Taste of St. Louis.
I don't know.
He doesn't know about that.
Well, then that changes his plans then. Because we went and had coffee for his birthday the other day.
Yes.
And he was like, that place looks awesome. And I said, it's just a motorcycle ride away. So
if they're open, are they open on Sunday? We could maybe go on Sunday.
I'm not sure.
We'll see. If you are just tuning in today, Palomas, and Renee already won the ticket. So congratulations to you. Share this, by the way, with people that would like to see a new drink that they have. Again, cocktail or mocktail. We said just leave the tequila out if you want to do a mocktail. And then, again, I would tell you to take this by the pool. Maybe you put it in a plastic glass. Is that plastic or is that glass?
That's glass.
All right. Well, I'm not actually that, I don't know. I let people have glass by the pool. I know a lot of people think that's not a good idea, but I like to drink in real glasses.
As long as you're being a responsible adult.
Yes. Maybe by your third one, you got to go to plastic.
No, not going to happen.
Okay. What's our next one?
Okay. So this is a variation of the Paloma, and it has orange bitters.
Okay.
So basically same ingredients. 1.5 ounces of white tequila, 0.75 ounces of freshly squeezed grapefruit juice, a half ounce of freshly screamed. I'm doing it again.
How many Palomas did you have before I got here? 0. Oh,
Cinco.
wait. Oh, okay.
No. Lime juice, and then the agave nectar, 0.05 ounces of that. And then we're going to do 2 dashes of this orange bitters. So this actually, I think, did you give us this? You gave us
Probably because
gift pack of
for old fashions
bitters.
or yeah. So her husband, like my husband, likes bourbons, and there's a really cool package that we bought on Main Street in St. Charles to make old fashions, which you put bitters in.
Smells good.
Okay, I did read up on if somebody wanted a smoky Paloma, you use.
Okay, so I was going to do one, and I was like, no, I think 3's enough for us.
Oh yeah, but that is actually
But I was going to do one
because your husband and my husband like old fashions. They would probably like a smoky version of a Paloma.
Yeah.
And do you know what is the best tequila to use for that?
It is mezcal.
Mm-hmm. You won.
Yes.
I don't know what you won, but you just won.
I always win.
Okay. Does this get shook passionately too?
Yes.
Do you think she's shaking it passionately? So again, if you would like these recipes, we can always post-show put these in for you. Traditional Paloma, the variation of this Paloma has, again, tequila, grapefruit juice, lime juice, agave nectar, orange bitters, sea salt, and then sparkling pink fever tree. What is that?
So I'm going to top it with that, which is another grapefruit soda.
Okay. That's this guy?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's this here. And again, I found this with just the regular sodas.
Fever tree.
Yeah.
Similar color as the white dove.
Yeah. So just a splash on the top.
Okay.
Splash on the top.
Oh, that smells yummy.
Then we do
grapefruit.
The grapefruit.
That's Instagram worthy. Look, let's look at Michelle's compared to the picture I pulled up for you. Hey, it matches my jacket.
It does.
I like this.
These grapefruits are ginormous. It's
They
kind
are,
of
aren't they?
Kind of big for a garnish, but it works.
Oh, more grapefruity, but I like that because you have to like grapefruit. It's going to give you that sour face.
It's got, I can taste the orange a little bit.
Go back. See, I like to do this, and with wine tasting dinners, I always like to leave a little bit in each glass to go back and go, oh, I like this one, or now I don't like this one anymore. So go to the original. Where's your original?
Back here.
Okay, original.
I'm running out of room.
We're again, our drink today, Palomas. She just came back from Cabo. Her idea is she's leaving for Paris, France, a little excursion in a handful of days. So when she comes back from that, she's going to pull a drink that she likes.
We'll do something Frenchy.
And we'll do something Frenchy. And then she's going to be going to Tuscany in the fall. And I want you to pick something that is not wine.
Yeah. Right? I'll have to come up with something, some kind of cocktail.
Okay, original?
Original, yes.
I don't have that sour taste.
I think it's the difference between the squirt and the fever tree.
It is. This one, if you want to, again, we'll give you these recipes, but if you want the variation of the Paloma with the fever tree, the pink fever tree, it does definitely give you more of that grapefruity taste. So if you're not a big grapefruit fan, you might not like that particular one. I can't wait for this spicy one. And again, as you're tuning in, if you watch live now or you watch this later on replay, share this with your friends. Tell them how much fun we have on these Wet Your Whistles. And I know a lot of you sometimes are just heading home from work and you miss it and you watch it later. And you're like, I missed all the fun, guys. No, it doesn't matter whether you watch live or you watch later. Share it with your friends and family. Have them know about a new drink that maybe they've never had before. Or if you have had it, let us know where you've had it and what recipe you've liked. I can't wait for this one. So this is me in a glass.
Yes.
I'm a spicy Paloma.
So another thing that we failed to mention was, in addition to squirt, you have these different flavored sodas. Fresca is also a good substitute. That's a good grapefruit soda water, which we have a ton of Fresca in our house because we do Tito's and Fresca all the time.
That's the drink of choice for my husband. He drinks vodka and Fresca.
This is
Yarritos,
which makes a number of different flavors. You can find this in the soda aisle. This is also, it's Mexican. This is something you find in Mexico typically. They have different flavors. They did not have a grapefruit one, but I grabbed the lime one just so you guys can see.
Where did you get that?
Dierberg's. So they have, I think, a mandarin orange and this, and then I'm trying to think the other one that they have, but they did not have grapefruit. But I just thought, okay, why not? Seemed interesting.
Renee, I'm going to come closer to the camera. I already have plans for Sunday, so please let someone else win them. I tell you what, Renee, would you rather go on Saturday? Because I know the man behind the festival, so he could probably get you into Saturday's brunch. Let me know that. Renee earlier told us the other variations of the Paloma that Michelle is making. So on this Wet Your Whistle, again, we're making 3 different versions of a Paloma. Traditional, again, a little variation on the traditional, and now a spicy jalapeno Paloma. Okay, she's getting serious here. She's putting the gloves on.
That's right. Anytime you work with jalapenos, you need gloves because
They don't put it in your eyes?
You touch your eyeballs and it's game over. I'm sorry. It's like you're done. You are done. Okay, so this one I have my pick your poison shaker, which is fun, and I figured with the jalapeno this would be a fun one too. I don't know if you can see it. Pick your poison. It's got a skull on it. Okay, so for this one, I made a simple syrup with jalapeno. So to do that, you take 1 large jalapeno and you thinly slice it, and you take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 4 ounces of cold water, and boil it all down. After you boil it, you turn it off and let it sit for 15 minutes and then put it in a sealed jar. You can smell it. You can definitely smell it. So it's sweet but spicy.
Oh, spicy.
Just like Monica. Okay, so that's definitely going to give it a zing. So we're going to do an ounce. Oops. Yes, lime juice. Sorry, ounce of lime juice. I'm so used to doing the grapefruit juice, but this one does not have that.
So I'll read it to you so you don't have to look. You're going to do a large jalapeno, thinly sliced. This is the 1/4 cup of brown sugar. She did 4 ounces of cold water for the simple syrup. Now,
correct.
An ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of jalapeno simple syrup, or to taste, 4 ounces of tequila blanco, 8 ounces of grapefruit juice.
Yep, then the grapefruit juice.
Or 6 ounces. And then grapefruit soda to float. And then that is going to be yummy.
Okay. Tequila.
So again, white tequila. Tell them again why white.
Because if you use any other that's like a colored or flavored, it's just going to take away from the brightness of the drink, and you don't want to do that. It's just gonna ruin the flavor.
Okay.
That's no bueno. No bueno.
Pick your poison.
Uh-oh.
It's out.
That's it. We're tapped on that one. That's close to 4. I think we need 6 though, right?
6 ounces of grapefruit juice.
Oh, 6 ounces. Okay, so we're good on the tequila.
Yeah,
6
4 ounces of tequila.
Okay.
You're good.
This takes a lot. 1.
This one's pretty.
Oh, look at that.
I like the color of this one.
Dang.
I miss my bartending days.
And then we're going to shaky.
Oh, remember, passionately.
Okay. All right. And then I put a tahini rim on that one.
Here, I'm going to get it for you.
Okay.
It's this guy.
And then this is where the jalapeno comes in, where I needed the gloves.
Spicy.
Okay. There we go. And then top it with
A little Fresca.
a little Fresca on there. Floater.
Okay.
And there we go.
There we go. Pick your poison.
All right.
Okay.
Here you go. Give it a whirl.
We're going to give it a taste.
Whew. I can smell that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Again, to me, nothing better than fresh jalapenos, right? Okay. I get to do the honors?
Yep. I'm like, it's all you.
She doesn't want to try the spice. Oh, that's the best one for sure. Good job.
Yay.
I would drink that. That's dangerous. That is a dangerous drink for sure. Again, spicy jalapeno Paloma, a variation of a traditional Paloma, and a Paloma. That's what we've made today. And I need you to try this because that's the best one.
Okay.
You didn't want to try that? You like spice, don't
I
you?
didn't have 2 glasses.
Oh, you're fine. That's your best one. See? How could you not try it? It's just like a chef. You got to try every one of your creations.
I do like spice. And
that's
that is
very good.
Yeah, the simple syrup I think definitely brings out.
So if you have to do 1, 2, 3, it is
1, and then number 2 is 2, and then the first one.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, the first one 2, and then the third. This one's a little too grapefruity for me. For a drink. I do love grapefruit if I'm going to be eating it, but I don't want it to be overpowering my drink. That's fantastic. That I will be making poolside.
That's
all right,
good.
So tell everybody, I just mentioned you're going to Paris. Tell them what you have coming up.
Doing a river cruise. So my mother, God love her, she gave me a river cruise for a Christmas gift. So going with her and 2 of her girlfriends, and I've traveled with them in the past, and we're going to have a blast. So we're starting in Paris and then taking a few excursions along the way up to Le Havre. And then I think we're busing back down, and we're going to spend a couple extra days in Paris. And that is a reverse trip of what our dear friend Chuck just came back from. She saw his itinerary and she's like, that's what we're doing. Wait. Or no, that's the one he has coming up in the fall, isn't it? Yes.
He has one coming up in October. Which, by the way, if you're interested in that, I think they do still have some room for that. You can go to defianceridge.com. You can go to their website and sign up for that. And then you're going to Tuscany. That is with your mom and her girlfriends, right?
Yeah. My mom does a big trip every year with 20 some odd of her best friends. And we just kind of tool around. So we've done, first one that she invited me on was Portugal. And we've done Malta. And last year was Sicily, and this year is Tuscany. So I'm curious to see what
you've been to Tuscany, though, right?
I have. Yeah. Yes, Mike and I went for our honeymoon. So I'm looking forward to seeing Florence again.
But that's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So
we went in 2006.
2006.
2006. Okay. It was shortly after we got married.
Right. So a lot has changed. It'll be interesting to see.
Yep.
Well, folks, again, we wanted to do a little different variation of a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday because a lot of times we do wine and we love that. But bourbons, we probably need to do some more bourbons. We haven't done bourbons in a while. Done. She's ready to have her drink. We just mentioned tequila sales are literally outdoing sales of bourbon because bourbon was hot for a while. I had a really great meeting today with a company. It's a distillery. I really hope this works out. We're going to tell their story. It's called Two Pitchers. The guys were 2 baseball pitchers.
Oh, cute.
Okay, but they do craft brewing. They are now in 25 of the 50 states and growing and growing. So I had a great talk with them today. We haven't done a lot of beer. We need to.
Well, you're not a big beer drinker.
Well, but he did say Radler, or if you're German, you probably have a little bit more on the umlaut, but Radler. I do love a grapefruit Radler. So Jim drinks IPAs, and I don't like really, really heavy, but if it's like a summer shandy or something like that, I don't mind those.
Yeah, the lemon shandies that they have. Those are good.
So he said that that's what they're really known for. So up in Wisconsin.
Love it.
So we're thinking of having them as a feature on a future show. Excited about that, and some other really cool mixology things to come up on Wet Your Whistle. Let me tell you, this show has been ridiculously busy, and I just can't wait to tell you all the really cool things to come. So thank you for being a part of this Wet Your Whistle. Sure. Have a fantastic time in France. I can't wait to see what she comes back with. I have no clue. Do you have any idea what you think you want to come back with?
No idea. No idea. Since you told me not wine. So
yeah, because we always do wine, right? So come back with a very interesting drink. When she goes to Italy, she and I both agree with this. When I was first going to Italy, everyone kept talking about an Aperol Spritz.
Not a fan.
I'm not either, but maybe I need somebody to make one for me that makes it different because I tried it and went, No. And then what was the other one? Campari, which is really strong.
Yeah, not a fan of that either.
No. So tell us, is there a good Italian drink? Yes. Or for her, tell her if there's a drink when she goes to France that you think she needs to try. Shoot me an email about that. All right, everybody. Love you dearly. You're going to have to say something goodbye so I can go over and end the show.
Okay.
Cheers. Right. Cheers them.
Yes, I will cheers you. Here, get my drink here, my nice rocks drink. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming to my home. I hope you enjoyed this Wet Your Whistle Wednesday with Mick and Mon.